So I am sure that plenty of you have already heard that these two have some major beef. They are basically in a frenzy and they're fighting, and it's all because of Megan Thee Stallion's new track, her new song called Hiss. And if you haven't heard, let me get you up to speed.
Attacking Megan Thee Stallion in a big way after the release of her new single Hiss.
You will be running on your good foot for the rest of your sorry days.
She's taken the fight to X and with new music on IG Live, even mocking Meg getting shot, and the Stallion isn't backing down.
I'm saying a hit dog gon' holler, that's it.
God damn.
These hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's law.
The new Meg track seemingly takes a shot at Nicki Minaj and her husband with a lyric about Megan's law, federal law requiring law enforcement to make information available regarding registered sex offenders. Nicki Minaj had her own track in response.
They gotta feel that one. Tell the bitch, get up on your good foot. Get up on your good foot.
Tory Lanez was convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. She went on to make fun of Megan's success and style of rapping.
Cause you have 3 Grammys and you have to learn how to rap on the beat and being comfortable in the music.
Fans of both artists are following the fallout online, with some pointing out Nicki has liked hundreds of posts shading Meg. Meg went on The Breakfast Club and held her position.
They're gonna act like it's unprovoked.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna take a little nap, and I'm gonna wake back up, and I'm gonna see what they have to say.
Just don't get on Instagram Live, Megan. Let the record speak for
So I will be completely honest. I feel like Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion are both very talented. I think they're both amazing women in this industry of hip hop, and I like them both. But I honestly do feel that Megan Thee Stallion's lyrics did basically hit Nicki where it hurts. It hit her where it hurts, and it hit her real hard. Like real hard. Like really hard. It really made her cry. It really made her sad. And I told you guys when I read her birth chart that I honestly think that Nicki Minaj is extremely centered well in being one of the most amazing rap women legends out there, but her downfall is going to be her relationship and the way that she controls her relationship, especially because she is so fiery as a fire sign. She's a fire sign. She's a Sagittarius. Believed that Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius sign. She also has a Virgo moon, and she has an Aquarius rising is what is believed. I want to point out that right here, I do see, because when we think about like Nicki, I do see that fiery element about her, especially also that Sagittarius sun. And when she released her album, remember she did it right before her birthday. She released it. She actually released it on her birthday. So it was a very smart move to have all that energetic alignment, all that solar plex chakra energy really driven in the time she released her album. Then the time that she released her concert dates was right before the Sagittarius moon, and it was still in Sagittarius season. It was I believe a full moon in Sagittarius. So she has played very good intuitive cosmic connections. I know some people think she doesn't have an astrologer. Most people who have astrologers don't necessarily talk to their astrologers every day on how they should act and behave. But I've also talked about how Nicki Minaj's downfall is going to be her relationship with her husband and also how she lets it play out. In all honesty, I think Nicki Minaj should have, come out with a diss track, but her acting so overly emotional on Twitter and so overly emotional on IG Live lets us know that Megan got under her skin like a snake, honey. She really did. She really used. And when we think about all the energy alignment that Megan has in comparisons to Nicki, it's a little bit of a challenge. I do think that probably Megan is probably going to be one of Nicki's biggest I don't know what you guys call them nowadays, ops, challengers, people you have beef with, enemies, and nemesis. But she's definitely going to be her biggest one. What Megan did was very smart. She went at basically Nicki at what hits her hardest the most. Like, she wasn't talking about you're not a good rapper, because we know that's false. She went after her family. She went after her husband. She went after her brother. She basically targeted stuff you can't deny. And when you play with people's families, it really raises the bar, really brings up that emotion. But Megan, in all honesty, sees herself at a higher level than Nicki. I would say Megan is just as talented as Nicki. I don't know if her album is going to be a huge hit as much as Nicki's if she releases it in 2024, but I do think it's going to come extremely close. And if Megan's album does not do better than Nicki's, it's going to come very close. So let's talk about Megan's chart. So Megan is a sun in Aquarius, and we are currently in Aquarius season. Also has a moon in Leo at 28 degrees, which a lot of people consider 28 that area of fame, that area of money, that area of wealth. And what's interesting is she released this album right around the full moon in Leo. And I believe that full moon in Leo was actually at 29 degrees, but 28, 29, hey, it's pretty close. And as you know, this means that she was most likely born either on a Baslamic moon or right around a full moon. Sun is in Aquarius at 26 degrees, so that actually means that she was right on the approach of the full moon illumination. So she has a lot of strength and she has a lot of power, especially with areas of being a leader and being a leader in this industry when we think about rap and hip hop. And I know that Nicki Minaj does feel extremely threatened by Meg, maybe even a little bit more than some of the other rap girlies. And Megan is one that kind of, puts in that let me push you the retirement papers, Nicki. Here you go. Time to come out of your position. Time to come out of your seat. But Nicki don't want. Megan also has her sun in the 11th house, which is the home energy of the Aquarius. So I know for her, this community, her stallions or whatever they call themselves, are just as bad. They stand hard for her, just like the Barbs. So she's definitely able to bring that community, that area of the collective. She's a Taurus rising, so everything in wealth and in energies of love and also energies of money is something that creates an easy, nice flow with her, especially when she has that karmic energy of being an Aquarius, which is ruled by Saturn and also Uranus. The thing that I want to point out is when we think about Pluto, we have this Pluto energy of return in Aquarius. We also have to look at Megan's Pluto, which happens to be in Sagittarius in her 7th house. This lets me know I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that her number one ops component competition is Nicki Minaj as that Sagittarius sun. And I'm here for this fighting. I'm here for this drama. I think this is what makes rap and hip hop so fun. I think it's extremely done well when it's two talented women like these two, and I will be waiting for the diss tracks, but I'm kind of done with Nicki's Twitter. That's all I gotta say. But everybody, that's my opinion on this little rap beef, and everybody have an amazing day. Bye.